Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are on the Salmon River today. Salmon River in Idaho. Well, you can see how beautiful it is behind me right here. So, the plan is to look for garnets, agates, and jasper. Now, I've already found, I don't know what I did with it. I found a black rock that appeared to be amblyte with like little pea-size, or not pea-size, like, I don't know, 1/8 like garnets in it, like teeny tiny garnets. So can already find that. Sarah found one little agate, which, there we go. Sarah's agate find. So we're gonna be poking around. We've got all this gravel, we've got all the shallow water back here. See what we find. There's a number of spots on this river that we're gonna be going to. This location is Short Bar, Island Bar, whatever. I'm going to be dropping a bunch of GPS down for these river spots, and we will we'll see what we come up with, huh? So it might be hard to show up here, but the rumor is out here on the Salmon, you can just, well, there's a number of garnets out here. I'm going to try to scoop some of this. I do have a gold pan, but look. I have all these little red, clear red rocks. I believe that's garnet. Yeah, you can see it in my hand here. There's a number of almost like really fine garnet sand. That's actually kind of cool. I might have to go get the gold pan here in a little bit, but we're gonna keep looking for maybe some jasper and some agates here. You find anything? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, Sarah found the first decent find of the day. That's like I don't know. It's certainly an agate.
Like carnelian.
Yeah, it's almost like a carnelian. In the bucket with it. So this is the rock that has all these little teeny tiny garnets in it. See if we can just break this. There we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you can certainly see them in there. Yeah, there's a lot to pick through. I think what I have here is a little jasper. Pretty confident. Has the look and feel of it. A lot of porphyry. Some other interesting metamorphic rocks out here. Not that porphyry basalt's metamorphic, but just generally speaking, I guess. That pretty little piece of jasper with what appears to be little speckles of quartz or chalcedony in it. I know it's a... Oh, filling up with water there. I know it's a river tumbled rock. So it's a little, well, not the best. It's still fun to come out and see what you can see here. I got a little trowel. Got some gravels here behind a rock, so, you know, downstream. So I'll fill this pan and then pan it out, and let's see what type of garnets we get. You know, so the idea here is that garnets are going to be heavier than everything else, sink down to the bottom of the pan, similar to gold. You could use a gem sieve. I don't have that, but I do have a gold pan. Well, I hope the camera is doing it justice, because there's so many so many garnets here that are, well, some of them you could maybe pick up with your fingers. A lot of them, not really. I think what I'll do is I'll grab my screen and I will come back down here and screen out some material to take home and play with. But that is just a lot of garnet. That is a lot. Well, I guess kind of the rumors or whatever were right in that you can dip a pan on the salmon out here and find garnets, because that's a heck of a lot of garnets. Yeah, so logic would dictate that heading upstream, you should be able to have bigger material, better material, less picked through material, because, well, we're going to be getting away from the people. I have my little, I don't know, couple of cups of material that's filled with little garnets that I can pick through later on and, well, you know, put together a little red vial, which that's kind of on the list of things that I have wanted. And maybe we'll check upstream as well. But there's a bunch of river access points on the Salmon. I will see you at the next spot. Location number 2 on the Salmon River. This is Ruby Rapids down here. Also, check out that super awesome t-shirt. But yeah, Ruby Rapids, I'm going to show you the type of garnets that are here. So this is impressive. You can just see all the red, little garnet. This will focus. But yeah, all throughout here you see it. Look, here's a garnet. I'm very curious to see what the max size is that I could find here. I'm definitely going to be scooping some of this sand to take back. I mean, this right here, this garnet. That is very cool. So, let's go get a bucket. Get a bucket? Yeah. You can just park right up there. So you can see here, all of this red, these are all garnets in there. All of that is all garnet. Wow, this is, I came down to the Salmon expecting to find agates and jasper, and well, we're coming away with a lot of garnet. Now, it almost doesn't seem worth it to try to chisel out all of these garnets when you can just reach down and pick up a couple. Here, let me show you here. Let's look at this. There's a garnet right on top of that scoop. Well, in relatively short order, I got, this is a little 2-gallon bucket, and it's probably 3/4 of the way full. Now we're going to head back up to the road and look at what you can see up there. Down there is where we were. You can tell that people are digging here. Let's see what they're doing, if it's worth the effort. Clearly, people are being stupid with that overhang. Let's see here. I mean, that's a lot of garnets in this, but I mean, you saw that I was just scooping tons and tons of it. Kind of good on going under there. That's a make you flat rock. Maybe people have been working up there some. I don't know. Doesn't seem that worth it to deal with all of that when you have all of that down there. Let's walk a little bit further down the road though. Yeah, so this road cut here is both sketchy and, well, you know, you're not going to really find any bigger, better garnets than what you're probably finding down at the river. And the river, well, there's a lot of beautiful little sandy tucked in pieces down there. You could hang out, enjoy the ultra dangerous river. Don't get in there. Well, all that's left for us to do is, well, we're gonna go find a place to sleep tonight. We'll find a place to camp. Shouldn't be that hard. Everything back here, back there is national forest, so pretty simple to go find a dry, dispersed campground. Man, it's crazy up there. I would love to be up there. Yeah, I'll see you at the camp. We are on our way to, well, where we're gonna go camp, and I thought I'd show you this because it's really, Really pretty. We are heading out to the Pittsburgh Landing, and well, check that out. How about that view? Hell's Canyon back there. Not even down to it. It's impressive. We'll sign up here about the geology of it. Nothing too in-depth. Really amazing. So we just showed up at the lower landing campground. It's pretty uneventful. You get a place to park and you get one of these things. $8 though, so not bad. But I think it's worth it when you get to see, well, see the view back here. Oh, isn't that pretty? Not bad for $8. Well, I'll just see you back at the shop. I'll have a bunch of cleaned up garnets. So I'm back from Idaho. Let's look at the rocks. Now, the river rocks that we picked up are a little, I mean, it's okay, you know, like that nice piece of jasper. You know, Sarah picked up one kind of little agate with some basalt still connected to it. But, you know, for the most part, as is kind of the case, right, your river rocks are nothing really to write home about kind of ever. I mean, maybe some bigger agates. But really what kind of did it for us was all of the schist, all the garnets, all of that. So, here's that big piece that I took that's chocked full of little tiny garnets. Now, there were some other pieces that we took. You can really see the garnets in that. Let's turn the light up in here a little. You know, very abundant. However, all the sand, you know, I took that bucket of sand. Well, I have a series of progressively smaller bucket screens, just like this. Well, I screened that material. And, well, I have a whole bunch of gravel. And even some smaller gravel. And I sorted through it. And I got this little pile of garnets. I did find one little flake of gold. I panned out some of the sand, and here we have a ton. All that little red that you see, that is all garnet. So, really, I need a sieve to be able to sort this stuff out and process it down and kind of get the garnets out more better. I don't have that, so what I'm going to do is save both of these. And we'll deal with that in the winter. In the meantime, I got my little tiny jar of garnets, which is fun. And it was a great time. The Pittsburgh Landing was beautiful. We got a couple of nice specimens here. And yeah, overall, pleasantly surprised, you know. Kind of expected the river rocks to be a little meh. You know, maybe we find some jasper, maybe we find some agates. The garnets, however, were awesome. So, yeah. I think we're going to wrap that up and leave that there. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, watching what I have. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching my entire video. If you like the content that I'm producing here on this channel and you want to support the content even further, you can do so by becoming a channel member by hitting the join button down below. The membership comes with a growing library of exclusive videos and just great other extra content. So, just follow the links down below, and I will see you on the next video.